Hello and welcome to another Google Workspace updates video from Cloudasta, this time for May of 2026. Each month Google releases many updates and we work to do our best to sift through all of those and tell you what we think is most important. May had some doozies and I'm excited to share. Alright, so Google is now introducing the ability to set custom persistent instructions for Gemini in Google Docs. These instructions ensure that Gemini adapts to your style, tone, and formatting preferences. You could add instructions like, when summarizing docs, always include 3 bullet points at the top, or use concise and professional tone in all my documents. This is really exciting that these persistent instructions can now happen throughout all of your documents moving forward. All right, this one is for Google Meet and Gemini, and admins are now allowed to require explicit consent from meeting participants before automatic note-taking, recording, or transcription begins. Admins can ensure that participants on supported devices must actively agree to be recorded, transcribed, and have notes enabled. This feature is off by default, but admins can enable it at the domain, OU, or group level. All right, Ask Gemini in Drive is now generally available. This started as beta back in March, and now you can go ahead and synthesize years of documents all within Google Drive just by asking Gemini. You can engage in discussions about specific file sets. You can organize your work more efficiently within your Drive. You have persistent conversation history to pick up where you left off, and you can go ahead and ask Gemini in Drive about projects that was built directly within Drive, and it's never copying or replicating files. It's honoring your existing data protections and security controls. Okay, this one I think is really cool. The ability to paste and convert unformatted text in Google Sheets into tables with Gemini. So now this, we've seen that convert to table functionality before, but now it is leveraging Gemini to go from manually formatting these unformatted data like bulleted lists, freeform text, or JSON files to streamline that data entry and analysis. So this is part of the AI table generation functionality that's required with the smart features in Google Workspace setting. So you have to make sure that's enabled, but check out this example where we take a complicated JSON formatted file that's pasted in here and can easily be converted into a table and in a beautifully formatted with different drop downs and everything right there for you. I'm very excited about this. All right, Gemini in Google Docs is being reimagined from going to a blank page to brilliance even quicker. So Google Docs now offers a centralized place to generate, write, and refine your docs. The new upgraded Help Me Create enhances the experience. Help Me Write simply prompt Gemini at the new bottom bar or sidebar to make edits to your doc, or even just select a subset of text for Gemini to focus on. And you could always generate things from scratch. Style matching is going to be enabled with Gemini doing this, so it's going to match consistent tone and style across your doc, no matter how many people are working on it. All right, I don't have an example here for this one, but you can now turn AI prompts into one-click tools using skills in Chrome. So usually you had to take high-value tasks meant re-entering the same prompts every time you want to navigate to a new page or a new document. To streamline your workday, Google is launching Skills in Chrome for eligible Workspace users. This allows you to save your most efficient prompts and run them instantly with a single click, no matter where you are on the web. All right, this is another great one when it comes to the Help Me Write. This is very similar to what we just talked about in Docs, but now being pushed into Gmail a little bit better to help you partner up when you're trying to refine your writing. So now Gemini has topic contextualization. It can now connect to Drive and Gmail based on your prompt. It will use the context between these apps to automatically insert relevant information into the email draft, reducing the time spent toggling between apps to find details. Tone and style personalization will continue to be a cornerstone of this. And with these changes, you can save valuable time. Instead of all that switching and copying and pasting and formatting, type a short prompt and delegate the draft writing in many, many use cases. You can see some of the highlighted pieces here. It says in blue there, what's personalized from tone and style. In red, what's based off of past emails. And green, pulling in based off of drive information. All right, this is my favorite update of the month. Now, if you have not been using NotebookLM already, please go back and watch those videos and get started with that. But one of the downsides of NotebookLM was that any of the drive data, any drive files that you were using as your sources were static, which is very anti how we usually use our drive data. But that meant if you had updated a document or anything like that, it needed to be refreshed or added back in. So now this is rolling out, so it's not quite everywhere yet, but the ability to have your drive sources automatically syncing and updated within NotebookLM. This is so stinking exciting. I'm really loving this. This ensures that everything you're working on is always the most up-to-date and accurate information. It's also going to strictly respect file deletions and permissions. So if a user's access to a drive file is revoked, they'll no longer be able to use that as a source, or if it gets deleted, it'll be removed from the notebook as well. All right, and our last big one of the day is improvements in the out-of-domain file level warnings. You see a screenshot here. This was brought up a couple months ago, but these are getting more prominent throughout the system. This feature helps users identify potentially risky files and avoid phishing scams when working with files shared from outside your organization. You can see there any user who is from outside the organization or outside of the domain gets that little yellow flag there. So that way it's a little bit more obvious and give you a second to just make sure that you are being careful and cautious when navigating and working on files that are shared outside of your domain. There's also email notifications that will come and badges that will make it easier to see these things as they're happening. All right, thank you so much for watching here in May 2026. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Happy to help. But otherwise, we hope that you enjoyed, and we will see you next month. Thanks so much.